Sir Clegg appeared on stage with Remainers David Miliband and the Tory chairwoman of the Commons Treasury Committee Nicky Morgan in an attempt to curb Brexit. Nick Clegg said, a subject of complete bafflement, that under the wholly misleading language of free trade and global Britain actually the Brexiteers now want to lead us onto the rocks of protectionism. Be under absolutely no doubt it does not matter whatever model the government chooses, be it the customs partnership, Canada Plus, Canada Plus Plus, Canada Quadruple Plus, it makes no difference. Every single one of those alternatives is a huge reduction in trade compared to the seamless open limitless trade we now have in our own hemisphere with our large markets. As Brexiteers parrot the language of global Britain, they are in fact going to reside over the greatest introduction of barriers, checks, limits, impediments, delays and obstructions to trade ever undertaken. David Miliband said the country was being held to ransom by the demands of the hard Brexiteers, threatening jobs and living standards in the UK. In a rare intervention in UK politics, Mr. Miliband, who now heads the New York-based International Rescue Committee aid agency, argued that the government cannot negotiate with the EU because they are unable to negotiate with themselves. Speaking in Essex, he said, I am alarmed at the state of negotiations, the perils facing our economy and the real and rising prospect of Britain crashing out of the EU with no Brexit deal at all. Sky News Brexit News. Nick Clegg warned against Brexit that was leading the UK onto protectionism rocks. Brexiteers now want to lead us onto the rocks of protectionism. Nick Clegg. Last year the PM said there was no such thing as hard Brexit or soft Brexit. She has conspired to make that the case. Now the choice is between hard Brexit and chaotic Brexit. The reason is as sad as it is simple. The government is not negotiating effectively with the EU because it is not able to effectively negotiate with itself. In an interview earlier today, Mr. Miliband denied that he was seeking to launch a new, centrist political movement. He said, this is about calling for MPs of all parties to stand together. The truth is that Britain is being held to ransom by the demand for hard Brexit, for severing the links with the customs union and the single market that is at the heart of the debate going on. At the moment, I think that it is significant that people should come together, frankly out of alarm at the prospects for the UK. The prospects of a hard Brexit are very high now and, what's worse, the prospect of no deal is rising too. It does not need to be like this. It is very, very important that the country is not held to the kind of ransom that at the moment threatens living standards as well as the political influence of the UK in a very fundamental way.